Hello, this is Shanker, and I I share the experience in astrology, which I've been doing over the last 40, 50 years, and I learned a lot from my father, Kailash Chandra. He was a he was in the he was a senior bureaucrat, and he actually sat with astrologers who did astrology as a passion, not as to make money. With people like P.S. Iyer, Mr. Goel was there, Rao Uncle was there, and so many others of them I can keep on naming. So it was with them I sat, I got interest, then I read, then I organized it, I processed what I knew, and I've seen about more than a few lakhs of horoscopes since then. So these are my tips, and this is my experience, because ultimately astrology, it's not that you can change your karmas, you can change your destiny. Nobody can change karma, nobody can change destiny. It only tells you that when the time is not good, you can walk slowly, you can be a little, don't fall into a ditch, don't get into a bush, don't run fast. And if the time is good, you run fast. And of course, everything has a certain aspect. Astrology is not about sun and moon coming and getting into you. It's all about chemistry. It's all about energy. It's all about what is there in the planet. It's all about what energy you have been born with. Some people are born in the house of billionaires because they have done something which is good, and they've come with a bucket which has got 3/4 water fill into it. It's for them to use it, to misuse it, and then take care of the next this thing. When this energy finishes, the next energy follows. Energy doesn't get destroyed, we all know. So without getting into this philosophy, I am going to tell you today more about a very fascinating planet, Mercury, which I have been talking, but I would like to tell about Mercury in all the houses. As I see today, Mercury is a very important planet. I consider it to be a agent of Rahu. It does what Rahu tells to do, vice versa. They have a relationship. Mercury executes at times what Rahu says, and a lot of times, most of the time, Rahu executes what Mercury says. If Mercury is weak, then Mercury will give negative decisions, and Rahu will try to execute those negative decisions and create problems. So you have to see it in a very different perspective. Don't think that Mercury is a eunuch, it is combust. I do not believe in all that. It's not, no planet can get combust. It's just that the energy level takes a little more time to come up and go over it. Even the houses which we divide into 12, I don't agree. It's a pie of 360 degrees, and even micromillimeters are there. So without going much, it's only 2 minutes I've given to this. Now we come to Budh. Budh in the first house is very good. A person does well in life. He'll have ups and downs in his career. Budh in second house, despite everything, it is a Rajyog. Budh in second house is a Rajyog, and Mercury, Budh is Mercury, second house is Rajyog, but it does create problems with your family, kutum, and various other things. But it is a Rajyog as far as money is concerned, and Kali money is very, very important. Budh destroys Mars. Mars, when it is in the third house, it destroys Mars. Mars is about brother. Mars is about courage. Mars is about finance, which is structured finance, and yourself. It reduces all this power. But when Budh is in the third house and there are no planets in the 9th and the 11th house, and there are no planets in the 9th, and it's a very big Raj Yoga. Budh in 4th house again is a very good place to have for money and for prosperity, but it is not good for your mother. It creates problems for your mother. It is also not good for your mental level. I've seen people having Budh in the 4th house alone who think or try to commit suicide. Budh in the 5th house, you will always have a school near your place, right outside. If you have Budh in 5th house, you will have a school or college which is near you, and it's a very good place to have Budh. It may create problems in progeny, it may create problems in things of family, but it's good for money, it's good for multiple incomes, it is good for intelligence, and you can be a good consultant in doing multiple things. Budh in the 6th house, is a house where I always talk about house, not sign. Budh in the 6th house, creates Problem is your general happiness. You may have everything, but you may not feel very happy. But in the seventh house, Mercury in the seventh house is very good. It's good for business. Go out for business. Try business. I mean, both this Mercury in seventh house people, I feel they should not do job, other things supporting. They'll do good business and they'll earn good money. Mercury in the eighth house is a situation when you know you will have everything, but you'll be wearing clothes which are very old and which are torn, and I would put it like that. I mean, you are not, you don't show what you are. I mean, or people don't perceive you what you are. Mercury in the ninth house is not good. It spoils Jupiter to a very great extent. Ninth house is fortune. Jupiter is the karak of fortune. I could say that both in the ninth house is like a Pitra dosha. Like a Pitra dosha, these are words which we have made, our rishis have made. It's like a Pitra dosha, not good for your father. There has been some ancestral crime where, of course, your energy has been also been involved, so it is not good. It may not give you very good results. Mercury in the 10th and 11th house and 12th house. I've seen that those who have Mercury in the 10th, 11th and 12th house, they will have a lot of love for money plants, and they will also have a lot of love for Tulsi, money plant, and Tulsi will be a thing which they would like. Both then Mercury in 10th and 11th is not so great, and it actually reduces. Both then Mercury in 10th house would depend on how Saturn is placed. So if Saturn is very well placed and Mercury is in the 10th house, it will give you good results. Mercury in the 11th house, it's 50% certain things. Sometimes you'll gain money, sometimes you lose money. The life will be up and down. Mercury in the 12th house is not good at all. Mercury in 12th house is kind of a debilitated. Is debilitated there. It will create nervous issues. It will create. You may not be able to sleep, and expenditures will be high. It depends on other things. The income is high, expenditure is high. It's different, but expenditure will be definitely high. Now, to see a person who has got a good Mercury, a person who listens more has got a good Mercury. Those who don't have a good Mercury, they don't listen. They will not let you complete a sentence, and they will barge, or they will not let you speak at all. So these are the people who have not got a good Mercury. I mean, and not being a good Mercury has its own problems. Also, there's a relationship of Mercury and Ketu. Ketu is like the dragon's tail. The sixth house is governed both. They have a relationship. Buddha and Ketu have a relationship which is opposite to each other. And Ketu is all about listening, and Buddha is all about talking. So again, I come to the same conclusion that those who don't listen and keep on talking, or don't let the other person complete, they put their points of view first, they are people not with good Mercury, not a good Mercury. And Mercury governs a lot of things like finance, the material world, finance, money, intelligence. Those things are governed by Buddha. If you have a Saturn in sixth house, I've seen Mercury becomes good. Saturn in sixth house, the Mercury becomes good. Mercury in the 11th house, when we're talking, the person tends to be overcommitted. He will try to show off. He will not be a man of substance. And Mercury in 12th, I've already explained, it's not a very good place to have. Mercury and Jupiter together or an opposition will create heart problems, heart issues, blood pressure, and also you will have a school or an education center, around your house, or somebody in your family, and your family will be engaged in this purpose. With this, I end this video for today. I hope you like it. This is Mercury in a capsule. Try it out. These are my research. These are tips, and I'm sure you'll like them. And for me, you can go to my website, shankerastrology.com, Shanker, Shanker with an E. It has all about me. If you like the astrology, this thing I don't say don't like it or dislike it, but please do subscribe to my channel. do become a member of my channel. I mean, that doesn't cost you anything. Become a member of my channel, so once in a while you'll get your notifications and you'll get interested in astrology perhaps. So please do become a member. That's my request. The least you can do. So all those who are listening, please become a subscriber to my Shanker Astro channel. I'll be grateful. Thanks, and bye for now. You have all my details, my WhatsApp number, my Gmail. You can talk to me, write to me, and it is always said that in astrology, nothing should be done without dakshina. It's a guru dakshina. It's like, even if you give 1 rupee, take my advice, but give me 11 rupees. I mean, I'm not a professional. I'm an employee. I'm a worker, but this has been my hobby. But this is what I have been reading, a lot of Vedas and a lot of books of the past, and there is a lot of thing between what is the meaning of dakshina in when we do it, which is a different thing of philosophy. With this, I end my video. Thanks, and bye for now. Have a great day. See you.